Guys, we need to stop pretending Obsession was like some like subversive fucking like brilliant movie, because no. It's just another movie that is fetishizing the destruction of women's bodies. Okay? Let's talk about it. Because this is no different than The Substance. Remember when The Substance came out, like, fucking, like, I think it was 4 years ago or something at this point? It's the exact same fucking shit as The Substance, where it's not actually, like, making any critiques. It's not actually saying anything profound, and it's not doing it well either, to be honest. Like, I honestly don't take pleasure in watching a woman destroy her relationships, the people around her, her body, her entire life, and we don't see a single part of it through her perspective. We are watching the whole thing through Bear's eyes. Are you joking? The abuser! She is the victim. I think everyone can agree that Bear is the selfish monster here, and she is the victim of his projections, his one wish willow, he's just like narcissism. And if she's the victim, then why don't we ever see the victim POV, bro? We don't see her POV until she is bloody, surrounded by dead bodies, having murdered everyone, and Bear gets away with it! Oh my god, they killed off Bear. Why would you kill off Bear? Like, he needs to be the last one standing, if anyone, facing what he did. Now, they basically set up a huge humiliation ritual for this poor fucking girl who has to live with the consequences of what she did against her will. No one's gonna believe her. No one's gonna be like, oh, the one wish willow. She literally will have to go to jail for life as a victim. That is so similar to how it works in the real world. But they don't actually address that or touch on that, so it doesn't make sense. It doesn't work that way. I cannot believe we had to watch that whole fucking thing through Bear's point of view. I don't give a single shit. Also, narratively, it doesn't make sense. Because why, like, would it make sense? Like, if we're really thinking about the smartest way to construct a plot, we know that he broke the one wish willow. We know exactly what's going to happen. We know that she's going to become obsessed, and we know why, okay? We know why that's happening. Nikki, on the other hand, has no idea that he did that behind her back. She has no idea what has occurred, and her consciousness is trapped inside of her body, and she is genuinely perpetually in pain. She's perpetually being tortured by a puppet that she did not ask for. Okay, where is the line between a horror movie and a torture porn? Where is it? Where is it? She's covered in blood. She's trapped in her own body. She's a slave to this mid-fucking man. Where is the line, to be honest? Like, so she's being tortured inside of her body the entire movie, and then the second she gains consciousness, fully, forever, she has killed everyone. So no fucking justice for the victims, even though we're all acknowledging that, like, it was not her fault. She did not choose to do this. And it's like, I can't get behind that storytelling. I can't get behind that storytelling. You just, it's insane. What was my point? Oh yeah, it would be way more interesting to have the entire thing start from Nikki's perspective, because Nikki doesn't know about the One Wish Willow. So imagine, like, how good of a psychological thriller it would be if we were in Nikki's body, if we had to experience, like, what it would be like to be slowly possessed but not know why, and have, like, your mind and your body completely split in half, where you're basically in the sunken place and you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, but you keep doing it, and you have no control over it, and you can't stop it, and you only gain consciousness for like 5 seconds once, and you don't know why. We don't know about the One Wish Willow. And then we have to find out with Nikki. We have to put the pieces together that Bear is the perpetrator, that it's not us. We are the victim, and that is the fucking abuser. we're not crazy, he's crazy. I think that would be way more interesting. And it's like, why didn't they do that? Because that would actually be subversive. This is just fetishization, in my opinion. It's making her suffering a spectacle because she doesn't get justice, and we're just watching her, and now she's romanticized on TikTok, and it's like, guys, it makes me sick. Like, I hate how this shit happens, and then it's like always celebrated and like revered, and it's so sad. It's so sad, and I'm like, I just cannot believe like they ended it like that. And then you could say, oh, well, that was the point. If that was the point, then that was a terrible fucking movie, to be honest. That was a terrible fucking movie. So, I just think we've seen this over and over again, guys. We've just seen this over and over and over. The man sits there, who is the abuser all along, who is the monster all along. He sits there. We watch him act shocked at the consequences of his own actions. We watch him act shocked. Oh my God, like, she's actually obsessed. As the woman goes crazy, just goes fucking crazy and embarrasses herself and humiliates herself and makes shrines and covers herself in blood. And the man now, like, is acting, like, shocked and so concerned and trying to get help. And she just, like, has no control over it, but at the same time, like, she's always looking sexy and like really good, and she's always looking like very sensual, and like she's like smiling with blood on her face, and she looks perfect though. She looks perfect. And it's like, oh my God, like, now I don't want her anymore because she's crazy. She's actually crazy. And it's like, the issue is the man never faces consequences. I don't think he ever faced consequences, like actual real world consequences, because real consequences for the man would be him having to live with what he did for the rest of his life. Rotting away, having to face it alive, not dead, because death is freedom in the obsession universe. Death breaks the curse. She wished to die and she didn't. They couldn't even, like, he got away with it. So, oh my God, guys. I don't know if, like, anyone shares this take or, like, gets what I'm saying, but I feel really passionate about this. I think I'm just, like, so tired of seeing, like, the same misogynistic shit constantly put on blast and, like, becoming, like, the new obsession of the year, the new horror movie, the new classic. And it's like, yeah, like, let's just, like, watch a woman suffer for, like, I don't know. It just reaches a point where I'm like, and, like, the ending with, like, all of the One Wish Willows, like, aside from that, the ending with all of the One Wish Willows just, like, coming out of nowhere, being able to be, like, purchased in, like, bundles, like, what are we doing? Like, it's a One Wish Willow. There's only supposed to be one of it. Like, now you made it into a cheap gimmick where, like, money's falling from the sky in this guy's house, like, because he wished for $1 billion or something. Like, you just completely ruined the entire anchor of the movie. If there's just magic sticks being sold in, like, delis across the city, then, like, the stakes are completely lost, in my opinion. Like, it's just, like, it completely loses its allure. It's like mysticism. It's like, where did this thing come from? Oh, you just buy it at the deli. Like, and now there's One Wish Willows being thrown around like it's candy. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like, this is getting so lazy. You couldn't think of anything else? All in all, it's lazy. It's fucking lazy. The premise, like, the idea, the concept of wherever it started, like, that really, like, it's not bad. It's honestly, it could be good, but then I don't know, guys. I'm like,